I was watching E squared A squared O.
Did you finish it?
No.
What the
I have
fucking shit?
I have like 15 minutes left.
How the hell? What? You get? Okay, finish it. Finish it in this party before we get to you.
Oh,
Oh.
it's 50 minutes.
I thought you said 15. Never mind.
No, 50.
Yeah, that's one of those movies you should just randomly stop. Good idea.
Whoa.
Well, I was watching it before,
hostility.
and then I was starting to fall asleep because I was tired. And then I tried to take a nap, and then I ended up having to go help my mom set up his air fryer, and then I took a shower, and then I ate my food.
All I'm
And
hearing is excuses.
by the time all that
We're
was
not-
done,
Listen, it's not your turn yet. We haven't even gone to who did what. I didn't even start my intro yet.
by the time all that was done, the movie still has 50 minutes left. But so far it's pretty wacky.
You're a wacky, wet, wild
I
ride.
refuse to talk to you about anything in it until you get to the end.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right.
Anyway, so
Yeah,
back
I ain't
to
gonna
this
watch
wet
the
and
beginning of The
wacky
Dark
wild
Knight
ride.
and be like, wow, that's crazy. That, you know? Like, come on.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're gonna watch the beginning of The Dark Knight and be like, I know what happens. I can tell the future.
Are we having a mini episode tomorrow, or?
Depends on the state of play, like always.
Depends on how crazy I get tomorrow.
I mean,
Honestly,
it's sounding pretty
we'll talk about
crazy
it. We'll talk about
already.
it. Hold on. Genesis, introduce.
Was the eve of a state of play, and crafting a chat gathered, feeling oh so gay. We all had fears, hope, but most of all, Adam was still on coke.
I'm not. Why? What is this? Why has this started today?
Welcome to another episode of Crafting a Chat. It is episode 181, and boy, do we have a jam-packed episode today. We have quite a bit of things we're going to be talking about today, from game scores to predictions to layoffs, and then Adam's coke problem. You know,
I've got even more than that.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be more than that. We'll be discussing quite a
Wow,
bit,
that's kind of dismissive. yeah, I'm sure you have more than that.
But like we normally start, gentlemen, how we all feeling? How we all doing? Are we all good? All in good spirits?
Drunk.
All excited? Yeah, I know you're drunk. You've been drunk for 30 years. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes! 80 years, I'll take it.
He said 30. He corrected himself.
I only heard what I wanted to hear.
He would as an 80-year-old.
Yep.
All right.
Just slain by...
Slain by what?
What? I said just like Biden.
Oh, I thought you said you slain by. I was like, slain by what? All right, folks. So, how about? Hang on one second. How about Desunoto? You
Isn't our
start.
names. Oh no.
No, yeah, I forgot. My mind blanked out for 2 seconds. Desunoto, why don't you start with what you did last week, since you were already in the middle of telling us everything that you did?
Well, I started E squared O today, and I got about halfway through. We're not talking about it though. Not done yet. Otherwise, I went on a what seems to be
Journey
a horror
of self-discovery.
A horror movie self-discovery binge this past week. Let me just count really quick. 1, 2, 3. 14 movies.
What the fuck? How?
What do you mean?
Well, technically 14 and a half.
Yeah, 14 and a half. Yeah.
Man, I wish I had this kind of time.
Well, the thing is, a lot of the horror movies are kind of short. They're like an hour and a half each, so they don't take up too much time.
Kevin, a few weeks ago, I watched like 60 hours of Suits in a week.
Man, I wish I had that time too.
Kevin, it's easy. Don't sleep. Eat less. Sacrifice social relationships. Problem solved.
Watch more.
Watch more.
I see.
Now you're understanding.
I'll take notes.
Now you're understanding.
But yeah, I'll go into greater detail in my.
We both work.
in my topic.
You have a topic?
Yeah, I said I was making this my segment.
Oh.
So I was just gonna briefly go over all the movies that I watched.
I mean, we can come back to you for a segment if you want.
Yeah.
Gotta be honest, I don't think anybody read the chat.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Well,
that's another segment. I'm excited.
Well, you said nothing read the chat. I read the chat.
You knew he had a segment? Oh, he said I have a segment. It's regarding what I did the past week. It's right there.
It's right there.
Looks like someone else didn't read the chat.
Hey, well, why did you get him to go fast? Well, okay, never mind. We're good. All right.
Otherwise, I started Sifu.
No, please.
Very satisfying game.
First of all, Kevin and I told you to start Sifu. I just want to make that clear that Kevin and I had a very remember Kevin, really?
I don't know that we told him. We had a very scientific approach to which game he would play next.
And he asked he actually said, I don't know what to play next. And then I suggested that he count the games and we'll pick a number. And then Kevin and I had a very scientific way to solve which game to play. You know, we started Kevin offered a number, I offered a number. We kind of went in the middle, and then we were like, you know what, one less. So, and then Desinota started it, and he was like, guys, this is the greatest pick anybody's ever said. I'm pretty sure he said that. So I just want to clarify that we've changed your life, and you can thank us in monetary value.
Yes. This was chosen for me by the gods.
We did it! We'll be gods to them.
Oh, that was better.
That was real good.
I've been working on it.
Had the whole vibrato in there, too.
Ooh.
Even higher.
No, tea kettle.
Now the demons are coming.
That just sounds like that freaking that signal that's on the TV.
I can hit them notes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can. Wish you could hit my notes.
Kevin, I can hit your notes front and back.
Oh.
You got that bass, I got that treble. I'll vibrato your balls. I'm sorry. Anyways.
All right. Oh, he's dead. He killed himself.
I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. Sorry, Desinota. Continue, Sifu.
You're right.
I'm not doing that.
Yes. Very difficult game to learn because the nuance in the fighting is kind of nuts. Every single punch and kick can be different and varied, where like you got to do like a upper dodge and a lower dodge and a dodge out of the way or a parry or a block. There's so many ways to fight in this game. It's like it's hard to remember everything while you're playing and keeping track of your health bar and your structure bar and your focus bar to use focus attacks. Those come in real handy with the bosses because it allows you a little moment to breathe. And if you do like a sweeping kick, you hit them to the ground and you hold circle and you start doing the Ip Man 1,000 punches on the floor as they try to get up. But yeah, it's really cool Ip Man simulator type game because you play as the main character who something really real bad happened to them. It could be a man or a woman, and you're fighting using Wing Chun, which is what Ip Man also used. Very cool fighting style. So fluid and like it's so fun to watch, especially. It's got real nice combat finishers, real cool sequences of the game too. The very first level has the hallway sequence. Some might remember from a movie called Old Boy. It is like it's so they did it so well. It's almost like perfect in the game. The only thing they're missing was the hammer. I think that would have made it perfect. um, but yeah, I got through the first area. I beat the club, which is the second area. I started at 23, right? And I started at 20 for the first area. I got through it by beating it a few times, and I managed to get through the first area, ending at age 23. So I only lost 3 years of my life. And when I started the club, I was 23, and I ended at 76. So it was considerably more difficult. The enemies as well as the boss. The boss had a big ass pole, and I had nothing. I just had to use my hands and fists, my hands and feet. And yeah, probably gonna run that back, trying to get a lower age to end with, because you got to go through the entire game without losing all your medallions. Because once you lose the last medallion, you can't resurrect yourself back up anymore and gain years to your age. So I think I lost all my medallions, so I'm like stuck at 76, and if I die again, I gotta restart. But the good thing is you can restart from your last level, or the last level that you started with that same age that you started that level with. So I could start back at 23 and try to just not die as much in the club. And there's like, I think there's 5 total levels in the game. But yeah, it's hard to learn, but once you get a hang of it, it feels great to be like parrying everybody around you like crazy, and you feel like you're Donnie Yen and Ip Man just fighting 10 people at once, countering every single one of them, parrying every single one, and just beating them to the ground. Pretty fun game. Yeah, that's all I played, and I guess that's all I'll say for now. Everybody else can go ahead.
All right. Okay. Adam, you're up next.
I've been playing Hard Space Shipbreaker. I'm about 11 hours into that, or 12. Yeah, 12 hours now. Just breaking down some ships. Going for that platinum. It takes about 40 hours apparently. I don't even feel like I'm close at all. Even though I should feel like I'm getting close to the halfway point, I really feel like I'm not making too much progress. So the game must really ramp up at some point. But I'm also going kind of slow, and I could be going a little bit faster, but I'm trying to be efficient. It's a lot of fun. It reminds me of Subnautica in a way where I'm very confused on what my orientation is all the time. Because instead of underwater, I'm in space, and it's even more confusing. But it also reminds me of like the other like simulator games I've played, especially the one I just played not too long ago, where you break down ships. I think that one's just called Shipbreaker, not Hard Space Shipbreaker. This one's better than that though. That game was very finicky. So I'm having a lot of fun. Just going through that, just getting some trophies. I haven't gone back to Last of Us yet, just because I've been enjoying Hard Space Shipbreaker so much. I watched nothing, and I did nothing else, and that's the end of my segment. Goodbye.
I love it. Go drop dead somewhere now. Kevin, you're up.
Coke is
All right.
I have.
I played Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown some more. Real fun, still fun. Like
Still fun,
40,
real fun, the most
41.
fun I've ever had.
I mean, it's pretty damn fun. Like 41%
Everybody
through
will
the
tell
game or
you
something
I've
like
had
that.
the best fun ever in my life.
Oh my God, everyone! Let me tell you. Anyway, I've
You're down for boys.
I see. I played Prince of Persia. Oh yeah, I played the finals with Genesis over here, and I also I'm gonna go ahead and just I guess assume that there's no real NDA for this game because um there was nothing written for an NDA. There was no email given to me for this. They were just like, "Hey, you're
Sounds like
invited to
Trump.
this closed alpha of Project CW or Project Cold War from Wargaming.net, the World of Tanks people." And when you booted up the game, they were like, "Yo, please don't post pictures or videos." And I'm like, "The fuck is this? This is it? This is it?" I'm gonna assume there's no NDA then. Um,
Just to
it
please
was the
don't.
most informal piece of shit. It was one line of text. That was it. Anyway, um, first time I went to go play it, I don't know if like multiple regions were unable to join each other or what, because I sat there in queue for like 10.5 minutes with 7 other people. Um, and nothing ever started. So I was like, well, I guess we'll try a different day. So I tried this morning, and I got into 9 games, all within like 2.5 minutes of queue time. So, and I was connected with NA and EU. I don't know if they fixed something along the way or whatever. I mean, it is an alpha build, even though it doesn't feel like an alpha build at all. This feels like a beta. But anyway, um, the game is very fun. It's it's weird. It's very very well made. The groundwork here is like surprisingly good. Because World of Tanks, I mean, it's not like a simulation game per se, but like it's going for a more realistic approach to tank combat. It's a methodical game. Most matches take almost the entire time limit, unless you're playing on like the super aggressive maps, or your team just like freaking trounces the enemy team. Um, but most of the time, they're longer matches. They're slower. You have a lot of like open ground you have to navigate through, or like if you're playing in a city that's very tight streets, and you usually have to try to figure out how the hell you're going to punch through the enemy heavy tanks because, good God, those things have a lot of armor. But anyway, that was a very slow-paced game. Project CW, very much not. It's like I don't know if I necessarily call it a fast-paced game. I mean, in when compared to World of Tanks, it's fast, but like it's a medium-paced game. We'll say it's not first-person shooter speeds like Overwatch or Call of Duty, but it's a lot quicker and a lot easier to pick up overall. However, the like same mechanics that World of Tanks has, where like if you angle your armor better, you'll have more chances of ricocheting shots off of you, or having shots not fully penetrate your armor. That's all still in the game, and it helps, but it's not really like required, I guess. I mean, it kind of depends on like your role. So it's like a hero shooter, quote quote. You have an agent which directly links up to a vehicle. So it's not you pick an agent, you pick a vehicle for them to go in. It's all one package. And you have 3 main roles: fire support, defense, and offense. Um, Fire support is more tank destroyer than artillery, but there's some things that are kind of both. There's a tank called the Phantom where you can have like a guided projectile that flies out of your turret, but it moves a lot slower than like any other projectile in the game, and I mean like a lot slower. Kind of like a Nikita in Metal Gear Solid. Um, but if that baby hits, oh boy, does it hit. Um, Unlike World of Tanks, this has infinite respawns, so There is strategy, but it's a lot more on-the-fly strategy, and try not to tunnel vision so that you are aware of what's going on around you, because the majority of game modes are some form of domination. But then there's also Search and Destroy. I did not get to play a Search and Destroy match, but I watched some of the major content creators from World of Tanks. I assume were told, hey, record, stream, do whatever you want, because they've got a bunch of videos up. The Search and Destroy mode seems really fun. It's got like bomb planning, which is basically sit inside this circle for like a certain period of time, and the game tells you a bomb has been planted, and the other team is supposed to defuse it in time. Yeah, it's really fun. You still have to try to hit. It's not like full arcadey, but it's not like a simulation game at all. And I think they struck a really good balance. There's a lot of interesting little things going on that I'm not really going to delve too much into, but there's a lot of cool underlying mechanics that make for very interesting gameplay. And it's not as punishing as World of Tanks when like your different modules get hit, because it's very seldom that things actually get fully destroyed, so you don't have to like worry about your engine getting totally shot out and you're like just a sitting duck unless you have a repair kit ready to go. Because if you got hit enough for your engine to be destroyed, you're gonna be destroyed anyways. Like, you've taken way too many rounds in quick succession. Most engine hits are just gonna slow you down by like 30%, which is totally fine. Huge tactical advantages because the map is a good size with a lot of like open areas you have to traverse to go from point to point. I should say the maps. There's like 3. But pleasantly surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised by the game. My biggest concern, and it is a massive concern, is even though it's going to be a free-to-play game, I have no clue how they're going to market this game. I have no clue, because how do you market a game that plays similarly to Overwatch to people in like a way where you're like, hey, this game kind of plays like a first-person shooter, but it's a third-person shooter, and you drive tanks. Who the fuck? Who's signing on for that? Other than World of Tanks players. But if World of Tanks players go over to play this, well, then what happens to World of Tanks? Because both games are free, and they're relying on, income from microtransactions and stuff like this. So, can they both exist? Maybe. Can they find a way to market this game and pick up new players? Maybe, but I have no idea what you really like push there to get brand new people into this idea. So that'll be an interesting challenge for them. If they can nail that, I mean, it's good enough to last. They just got to support it, which they did a really good job adding new content to World of Tanks. So I don't think that they're going to really struggle in that department. And there you go, Project CW. Keep it on your mind if you have a PC. Is it coming to console? Probably not. Why? Because World of Tanks on console is developed by a whole different entity. Maybe they'll break the mold here. I think they should. I think this would be a great console game because there's a lot less controls and a lot less complexity in it. It also runs very well. And, yeah, Project CW. And that's all I did.
Cool. Awesome. I'll go last here. I ended up playing the finals, like Kevin mentioned earlier. I played some more Final Fantasy 16. I did finish Kena Bridge of Spirits Platinum that game. That's my 48th Platinum. I'm working on the Simulacra right now, trying to get my 49th Platinum. And I'll probably end up doing Operation Tango with Adam here to get my 50th Platinum. But before that, obviously, we'll have some games releasing soon that might probably take my attention away from all that, but we'll see. I'm on the platinum hype train right now. I want to reach 50 platinum, so I definitely want to get some platinum.
That's what the hype train sounds like.
I don't think I played anything else. No, I didn't. I'm all done. Okay, cool. Now, that's out of the way. How do we want to do this, gentlemen? Do we want to do the scores first? Because I have all the games ready to be scored.
I'm good with scores first.
Adam?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Desinode will be good. Unanimous here? Okay. All right, so, folks, as we know, February is a month that is going to make gamers poor. It's here to rob us of our wallets. It's going to mug us in the middle of the alleyway and
God, please,
take all
I'm
our
ready.
money. And essentially, there's a game here for every single type of gamer. I don't think anybody is left out in this month.
I'm
So,
a gamer.
yes, I know. Kevin,
Yeah.
there's a game coming out on February 6th. It's called Foam Stars.
Oh boy.
I'd like a score from you for Foam Stars.
62.
Okay.
No.
All right. Okay. Adam?
Yeah.
We played a beta of a little game called Foam Stars. What do you think this game's gonna score in release?
Kevin, you give it a 62?
I did.
I'm gonna go 70, 74.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go solid 78.
Wow.
Desinado, what do you think Foam Stars Splatoon at Home is gonna give you as far as the score?
Let's go with the. Let's go with the cool 75.
Cool 75. Okay. All right. Next game up on this list. Adam?
Yeah.
There's a game. There's a game coming out on February 2nd. It's a game. It's a big game. Called
Big game.
It's called Cuties Hacked 2. And we need a score for. No, I'm just playing. It's Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. Coming on February 2nd.
I was gonna say, you can't get better than Cuties Hacked 1. You know what I mean? That's another game. We'll talk about that later.
What do you think Suicide Squad is
Now,
the score?
Now, as a resident DC fan, I'm supposed to overrate things. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be like, I gotta give this a high score. I gotta be that guy. But I don't know what to give Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, because I really feel like this has two directions it could go. High 70s or something that we do not want to see. So, against my better judgment and further cementing another trophy for Desunoto, I'm going 81.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to give Suicide Squad Oh, God.
My real answer is 68, by the way, but I'm giving 81 is what I want you to write down. I'm committing to that.
I'm about to vomit saying this. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this an 85.
What?
Whoa.
What happened to you?
I think I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt.
Benefit of whose doubt?
Everybody's doubt.
It looks good. It just has a lot of issues.
All right, Desonoto, give me a score for Suicide Squad. Kill the Justice League, aka Kevin Conroy's last Batman.
I think they're gonna kill this game in a bad way. Uh, hmm. Let's go with the
Being a Drake Grand Blue.
Go with the 72.
72. Wow.
Actually,
Okay.
71.
71.
71.
Wow. Wow.
All right, Kevin.
66.
Oh shit. All right.
All right, let's bring mine down to 70.
Oh. This man's
Listen,
dropped
everyone's
2
vying for me. It's like, shit, I gotta stay near Kevin. He might be onto something.
God, I would laugh
Yeah.
so hard.
Usually I'm not.
If this game comes out, it's like an 81 or something, or an 82, or like high 70, honestly.
All right, next game. Kevin, I think you were interested in this game.
You have me figured for a lot of things, even though they're wrong, but let's go.
Okay,
Let's find out.
listen,
Let's find out.
listen.
Let's not judge.
It's a game called Helldivers 2.
I might be a little intrigued by this
game. Kevin, give me a score for Helldivers 2 coming on February 8th.
83.
Alrighty. I'm going to give this an 85.
Damn.
Desonoto, give me a score for Helldivers 2. Who knows? Maybe Helldivers might beat the Sony curse and be 90. But I don't know if it's going to be 90.
Go with
Doubtful.
the 84.
Is it 84?
Yeah.
Adam? 82?
Yeah, 82. Same score as the first game.
Okay. All right. Next game. This is another game that I think you were interested in, Kevin. This is Ultros, coming out February 13th. The Metroidvania.
This is intriguing. Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh boy, Metroidvanias have been doing pretty well.
Is it the same one that I sent you, Kevin, or is this another one?
No, this is another one. This is like psychedelic colored.
Another one? There's so many of these.
There's
God
so
damn,
many,
they're
dude.
just
DJ
dropping.
Khaled, another one.
They got freaking, what the hell did I started playing? I don't remember. The Last Faith freaking came out, and then all of a sudden everything started coming out.
Every game's coming out.
So many
all
of these
com-
just spawning out of nowhere.
Metroidvania is a new thing, man. There's a new Hollow Knight coming.
It's the
There's a
new
Kirby.
Souls.
There's a Kirby-like Metroidvania coming out.
Whoa! Kirby!
That's not an official Kirby game though. 81. Let's go with that.
All right, Adam, give me a score for Ultros.
What have the scores been so far for this garbage?
81.
This garbage.
Hold on. I gotta look this game up because I've heard of it. I just don't know of it. Oh, it's got some narrated gameplay. Man, PlayStation has uploaded like a billion trailers of this game. What the fuck?
It's very, very anticipated.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna look. I'm looking at this. I called it garbage. I'm gonna go 86.
Oh shit.
I think I for some reason I feel like people are gonna be like, whoa, Prince of Persia was good, and this one's also good, and then rate this high. Like, I feel like it's just gonna be One of those, yeah.
Sorry.
86 is what I said.
86. Okay, thank you, sir. Can you do me a favor and message? What are we calling it this week?
Crusher.
Crusher it is!
Yeah, can you get Crusher for these specific games, please, if you don't mind?
Did you already get January for him?
Yeah, I got January for him. I just need February.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'll wait till we finish the games, and then I'll shoot him a text.
I gotta say, January so far, January it's been a good month for gaming for January. The games that came out in January actually scored pretty decently high. We fucked up on one of them.
Yeah, we'll go through them, sure.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Yeah, we fucked up on one of them. It scored way higher than we thought it was gonna score.
I think it was Pale World.
I think it's Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
Yeah, you're right.
That.
Like a Dragon. Like a Dragon scored a 90.
All right, Pale World now, yeah, technically.
We did not rate Pale World.
Give me a score for Ultros, Desnodo.
No, this game is right up your alley.
Doesn't know this game's coming up your alley.
Oh.
I'll tell you who's in the lead right now, too, while he's thinking. Currently in the lead is me.
Wow.
Not for long.
Oh.
Desnodo's right behind me. Adam's next, then Casey, and then sorry, Crusher.
Oh my god, I got so scared. I didn't know who that was.
Crusher is he's in 4th place and Kevin's last right now.
Yeah, that's where I belong.
I'll give 82.
Okay.
For D1.
Ultros, I'm going to give it an 80. Alright, moving on. Banishers, Ghost of Eden. That game with that couple, one's alive, one's
this
dead.
one looks good. This one Kevin and I were like, maybe.
Adam, since you spoke
every
up,
time they show more, it looks better.
Yeah, every time it shows up, I'm like, oh god. Okay, so I would give it. Let me see here. Let me see.
Oh, it's a tough one, Adam. It's a real tough one.
I don't think it's gonna be that tough.
No.
It's somewhere between 60 and 80. I think that's where I'm. Where I'm. Yeah, that's where I am right now. Now it could be 83. That's on my brain for some reason. Even though it's out of the range I literally just set for myself.
Do you want to lock in 83?
I do not want to lock 83. Let me go here. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some math. Let me do some math. Let's give it a 76.
Okay.
That's an 83 that turns into a 38 times 2, 76, because it's a couple. Let's go!
Okay.
Kevin, did I steal your score?
You did.
Yeah.
That's math. Kevin, give me a score.
Kevin, that's math.
All right, then we're going to go optimistic here. And the only thing that's weird is the combat. But maybe it's actually good. We'll go 82.
Okay. Yasunoto, give me a score for Banishers, Ghost of Eden.
Oh.
Oh.
What is score so far?
82 and 76.
Excuse me.
81.
81, okay. Sorry, I typed in 8Q. Hang on.
8Q's my favorite number.
I'm gonna give this an 80. All right. So now the time has come to rate a game that is going to be a real tough one. Guys, this game is probably going to redefine and reshape the whole gaming industry. Okay.
So it's FF7, or is it gonna be something stupid?
Guys,
Mario versus Donkey Kong, right?
Adam,
Nightingale.
give me a
Pacific
score
Drive.
for Skull and Bones.
Oh fuck! I forgot about this. Oh dear lord. Oh, why did I have to go first? Okay. Skull and Bones. We all
kept
think
talking,
it's
I was
gonna
like,
be
okay.
bad.
Uh-huh.
How bad do we think Skull and Bones is gonna be? That's the question. If I go really low, is it too low? And I think the answer is no. Now, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. What's the country that this is being? They have to make it. Is it the Philippines?
Is it the Philippines or like Malaysia?
I think it's the Philippines. I'm looking this up. Give me 1 second. This matters for my score.
Why would they make a thing with the Philippines to have this game out?
I said, what about breakfast in the Philippines?
Oh no. Government of Singapore. Government of Singapore put 120 million in. It's crazy.
Why?
I don't know, Kevin. I don't know. Now, do I divide that by 10 and go 12? That's the question. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go DC 52. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Oh my
52.
god.
Stole your score, Kevin?
No.
I'm going to give this game a 35.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I feel like I'm high.
I don't think it's gonna do very well at all. I think this game is gonna be the next Gollum, the next whatever scored lower than that. This game has been in hell for I don't know how many years, and it's Ubisoft. So
that's why I think like if it works, they're at least gonna give it a 50. You know.
Destinoto, give me a score for Skull and Bones, the game-defining, game genre, game industry, game everything defining game.
The game-defining game.
Yes, the
Game
that
Game will
defines
define games.
Oh?
That's
legally a game.
Hmm.
It is legally a game. It doesn't have to be, but it's legally a
It's
game.
a full price game too.
Yeah, there's some issues.
70 fucking dollars.
70 buckaroos.
70 fucking bucks.
Shut up.
No. Kevin, don't acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge it. Just move on. Just move on. 70 UB boobies.
I can't believe how many fucking bucks this fucking buck.
That's another. What's your score? Hurry!
I like some UB boobies.
That's another. What's your score? But come on, be an adult. Come on.
I was back in
What's your
Nam,
score
and the bucks
for the
came out with
$70
buckaroos.
or 70 ubi breasts?
Let's go with the clean.
Bucktown.
A clean. You
say clean too
clean
much. It just sounds like it's gonna be dirty. 65. No. Let him go. Let it go. Let it go. We like it. We like it.
Locking it in for 65.
Locking it in.
Give me a score for Buck and Bones.
Buck and Bones. Interesting.
I'll make it to 60.
Interesting. Look who you did.
Kevin?
He's thinking.
Any year now, any decade now, any.
He's mathing.
64.
64.
Oh, God.
Ubisoft ate and they got sick on the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's you guys are optimistic giving this fucking game a 16 out of 64. Okay. All right, moving on. Mario versus Donkey Kong coming out February 16th. Kevin, give me a score for Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Same day as Skull and Bones. Uh-oh, I feel bad for
That's
Mario.
crazy. Yeah, I know.
What the fuck? Hold on. I don't know what this game is.
Mario.
It's Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Thank you. Is this a remake of the Game Boy game? That game was actually
I'm
really
not
good.
too sure about that.
That game was really good. Oh, let's see here.
And I wish we could rate a Persona 3. It's too late for that. Fuck me. Persona 3's got 100% critics recommend right now. That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh my god, this is a remake of that, isn't it?
Yes.
Huh. Okay. That was actually a really good game. 88.
88, okay. I'm gonna score this. 85. That's gonna give me a score for Mario v DK. MVDK.
86.
Alrighty.
I also like to edit my Skull and Bones to 57.
Oh, we're done with that. Too late. 60 is locked
Oh!
What?
Damn.
in. Now 57. Okay, 57. That's fine. Okay, Adam, give me a score for MVDK NY Switch in the ass.
I would like to edit Destinota's score for Skull and Bones to a 94. Mario v DK. Mario will go to jail for his crimes. DK was assaulted with a banana in places we will not talk about. 81.
Oh, no.
All right, perfect. Okay, next one up. We got Warhammer 40K Chaos Gate. Adam?
Warhammer 40K Chaos Gate. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Coming out
Is
February
that a phone
20th.
game?
No, I think it's
Warhammer 40K Chaos Gate. I've never even heard of this. Ah, yes. It came out in 2022.
Did it come in 2022?
Is it Chaos Gate or is it... Hold on. Their naming convention is confusing as shit.
This is Chaos Gate Daemon Hunters.
Yeah, according to this IGN review that I'm reading, it came out on May 10th, 2022.
Why does
Yeah,
it
it's already
show
came out.
coming out for February 20th for all
Where the
consoles?
fuck do you see this?
On Game Rant.
Maybe it's coming to
it only
PC
came
and
out-
it was on everything else?
It says everything on February 20th. That's weird. Alright, I'll pull that.
Maybe
Steam
it's
already has
in-
reviews for it, so
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe consoles later.
Okay, so I'll pull it back out. Does anybody have a recommendation they want to put in here? So far.
Pacific Drive.
Got that already. We have that there already.
Oh. Well, let's finish what we have and then ask for recommendations.
Well,
Yeah, what?
There's only two more that I have after this, so it's FF7 Rebirth and Pacific Drive.
Oh.
Okay.
Do we want to put Nightingale on?
What's Nightingale?
You were the one who said it.
I said Nightingale?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Why did I say Nightingale?
I don't know.
It's not coming out in February, I'm pretty sure.
February 22nd.
What? I thought they were just
When the hell
having
did I
a
say
beta.
Nightingale?
You said Nightingale.
When?
Yeah. You did.
You did. When I was mentioning the game that was going to define the generation and with Skull and Bones, you're like, is it FF7 Rebirth or something stupid? And then you listed off a couple of them, and Nightingale was one of them.
Oh, huh. Never heard of that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm adding to the list now.
It's the game where like that lady has like a flintlock rifle, and then there's a portal that opens in like a jungle.
According to Google, it's a bird. So that's.
I mean, it is.
That's pretty dumb of you, Kevin. Oh yeah, this. What a terrible name.
I added it already. We're good. That's a note on Kevin. Am I adding Bandle Tale, a League of Legends story?
Who?
Bandle
I don't fucking
Tale.
care. You do whatever you want.
That's not what you think.
You're running this show, not me.
What was that?
Oh, Bandit Tale.
Oh yeah.
You okay?
No.
Oh yeah.
The bird. Eat bird.
Oh, this thing. It's with all the yordles.
Oh,
it's
this
like...
thing right here, man.
I found the game, man. Don't you worry.
I found the game, man.
Jump into this delightful crafting RPG.
What game is
Set in
this?
the magical world of Bandle City.
What game is this?
Home of the furry and fun-loving Yordle.
Wait, what game is this? Bando?
Bandle Tale.
I still didn't understand anything you're saying. Bando Tales?
Bandle Tale.
Bandle Tale, the League of Legends story. You said it so well, too.
I didn't understand anything you said.
Accent was coming out real well. It's weird that we didn't rate Pal World, nor did we rate...
It's not out yet.
It came out January 19th. What the fuck are you talking about?
It isn't not in early access?
It is in early access.
Oh, look at that. It's not
But
out
some
yet.
games are still rated in early access.
Oh,
yeah.
That's dumb. That's stupid.
Kevin?
I think we could do the Bandle Tale.
Okay, Bandle Tale, get that.
Tale.
Okay.
It's a game.
Bandle Tale is $25.
Yeah.
It's RPG. All little fucking Yordle rats.
It's fucking $25. It's not worth rating this.
I'm sorry, what? This is a real thing? Hold on a hot minute. Hold on. I gotta verify this.
It's got Yumi, it's got Lulu, Teemo, Veigar, Rumble.
I think he's talking about something else.
Lulu,
I am talking about something else.
Yeah, 100%.
Rambo, Tumbo, Lambo,
Shambo. Somebody else, I don't know who that is.
I gotta be honest, I'm gonna vote against Bandle Tale.
Oh?
Because one of the rules is no games below $30, unless someone here will buy it.
Okay, well I probably won't buy it, so.
Alright, so we're taking it off.
Oh, I don't know if mine well qualified. Well, I'll buy it, so.
Give me it.
Star Wars Dark Forces Remastered. From Night Dive.
Okay, when's that coming out?
February 28th.
Perfect. We got that.
I want to add another one, too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remaster. I thought that was already out, but apparently it's February 14th. And that's the original Tomb Raider 1 through 3.
Okay. All right. Back to the ratings. Adam,
Yes.
I'd like a score for Nightingale coming out February 22nd.
Um. Nightingale. I'll give Nightingale 68.
Solid, solid.
I'm going to go with a solid 65. Destinoto, give me a score for Nightingale.
What the hell is that?
Oh, what the hell?
Inflexion Games. Inflexion.
Inflexion,
Fucking.
fucked up, flexin', fucking fuck.
Sucking.
Sucking, suck,
Fucking.
fucking, taking, fuck.
What are the scores so far?
68 and 65.
Oh. Eehee.
I am a man
70.
who likes to eat men.
Oh.
What?
70.
Perfect. Kevin, give me a score for my turd.
What am I giving you? What now?
Score for Nightingale?
Oh, that.
What am I giving you for what now? What am I giving you for what now?
Let's go. Oh, God, this game doesn't look good. But will it somehow shock? It really shouldn't. I'll go 62. Yeah, did I die?
No, you
Did
didn't
you
die.
die?
Technical difficulty. Sorry. Go ahead. Repeat it one more time.
You know what? No, fuck it. I'm gonna go crazy.
Oh.
We're gonna go 72.
Okay.
10
He's smoking
points.
some coke.
10
my
points
God.
up. Holy shit, he's on drugs. Yeah, he
oh
probably
my
is.
God.
All right.
Do you have Coke? Do you want Coke? Do you need Coke? Is there Coke?
I do have coke.
Okay. Next game is an extremely important, crazy motherfucking game.
Crazy
Ready.
motherfucking.
We're gonna rate Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Oh my god.
I'm going first. I'm giving this game a 98.
Okay.
Adam, give me a score for the fucking greatest game that's gonna be releasing this year.
All right. Well, okay. Let's see here. I already gave Skull and Bones a 52, so I don't know why you need me to repeat that. What do I want to give Rebirth?
Tell me what you want to give Rebirth. Just tell me.
I don't know what I want to give Rebirth.
Figure it out then.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to do. Fucking the scuzz.
I'm a scuzz.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say, um,
Guzzballs.
oh
I'm a
God,
scuzz.
what did the first one do?
87, I think.
87? Oh, it's fucking
So.
PlayStation curse.
88, actually.
Yeah, PlayStation curse. Fuck it, 88.
You piece of fucking. Okay.
Hey, I hope it beats it, man. Don't get me wrong.
I hope it does. Destinato, give me a score for FF7 Rebirth.
I am.
You gotta think before you give me a number.
I'm 90.
A what?
90.
Okay.
What? So aggressive.
Kevin,
Yeah.
shoot me in my ass with a score.
All right. 94.
Hey, that's my boy. Alright, you're nice and girthy too, thanks. Alright, so we got Pacific Drive coming out February 22nd. I am going to give this a solid 89.
Wow.
I think this game is going to do cool.
You think it's
Adam,
gonna do cool?
I think it's going to do cool. Adam, give me a score for this cool game called Pacific Drive.
Cool.
Oh, hot diggity dog! I'm gonna give the Pacific Drive. Oh, gotta go and get him a damn go give that girl a score. I gotta give her a score that her. I think it's gonna be real good. I'm gonna give her F4, F4, F3, F4, F4. I like her F4.
A4, okay, A4. You get A4, okay, cool.
Hell yeah, brother.
This now you go get my score for Pacific Drive, driving my station wagon down the road, and I'm just stuck in a pothole, and I can't get out of the pothole now, and I'm stuck there, and I gotta get my car out of the pothole. Are you gonna give this game as a score?
Um,
I don't think I'm gonna give it a score nothing because if the score of a game is not gonna be coming out real cool. I think it's gonna be cool, but I don't know what you're gonna give it.
Man, can listen to a stroke happening.
Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, I'm just
what is score so far?
Oh my
Jesus.
god. It's 89 and 84.
Oh.
Who's playing fucking violins in the back right now?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
85.
Just dance. Oh baby, just dance. Alright, Kevin, you're up.
What do you want?
Give me a score. A big old fucking score. A fat, girthy score for Pacific Drive.
All right. 2 8s. Good old 88
Oh, shit.
miles per hour. Then we go back to the
Oh,
future.
fucking damn it. Alright, cool. We got Star Wars Dark Forces Remastered coming out February 20th. Kevin, give me a score for Star Wars Dark
91.
Forces. Alright.
One of
And
the
we have a
best
game
first-person
coming out
shooters
on
of all
February
time.
28th called Star Wars Dark Forces Remastered, originally made in the 1970s, now coming out in 2024. Can you give me a score for this?
Now, Star Wars Star Forces Remastered is what you're saying. Interesting. 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 Very interesting.
How much time do you need to kill so you could actually get this done?
Hmm. 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 And we think this qualifies?
This qualifies in the list?
Yeah, as a game?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay. Interesting.
Do we not normally do remasters?
No, we do not, unless they've been like remade from the ground up. Because mostly this looks like the cutscenes are being up-resed and everything else is being ported.
Excuse me.
But also, it's the same people who made the Quake 2 remaster. So, I'm okay with allowing this, I think.
Up to you, man. If you don't think it should be allowed, it's
No,
fine.
no.
I just threw it out there because I was surprised it was coming.
We'll allow it.
Like, oh,
We'll allow it. We'll allow it. Unless I score real bad, then we'll delete it. No, we'll allow it. It's fine. I'm gonna say, Kevin, would you give this?
I gave it 91.
91. Will this even be scored? I don't know. I'm gonna go 85, subject to change.
What?
The fuck does that mean? Alright, I'm gonna give this an 89.
Oh,
And Desonato?
82.
Oh, 82, huh? Okay, alright, 82, you bitch.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Calm that down. You put that away. There
No,
are
it's
children
erect.
here.
I can't put it away, I'm sorry.
Put it away.
It's because of the children.
Oh, okay, Jesus.
Oh no.
I'm just
There
talking
it
about
is.
my selfie stick. What are you talking about?
Selfie stick, alright.
Yeah, I'm taking pictures of myself with the kids in the park.
It's telescopic.
It's telephoto.
No.
So I can see them real nice and close without having to get close to them.
Oh no.
Alright, Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remaster coming out February 14th.
We allowing this
And we're
one?
not doing that one. No.
Alright.
No, I'm crossing that one off the list.
Alright.
Oh, we've been overturned and overruled. Supreme Court has ruled.
Do we care
We
about
are all
the
I am the
Yes.
freaking
court.
King Arthur shit?
Do we care about King Arthur? No, I'm sure he's dead. So
Oh, they
we don't even
game
care
is
about
coming
living
out.
kings. What King
Oh,
Arthur
like Joe
game's
Biden?
coming out?
I don't remember what the fuck it's called. Hold on, it's on the PlayStation Store.
Like Joe Biden.
Joe Biden's not a king.
He's also not on the store. King Arthur
Like
Knight's
Joe
Tale.
Biden.
Joe Biden's not a king.
Game looks jank as fuck.
Well, it was released for Windows in 2022, so I would assume not.
Oh, interesting. Okay, never mind.
So it's just coming to consoles this year. So
Okay, never mind.
nah, I think we got all the games.
Yeah, I think we
did
got
it.
it.
I think we got them all.
Okay.
Okay, let's go through the scores.
Alright,
Scores
so
for Jaguar.
January, we have Prince of Persia, Lockdown. The score is 87.
Hold on.
Hey, stop
You're too
it!
French.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown with a score of 87.
Okay.
The score is
Jesus.
87. C'est bon? Le score est exact.
Good job, Kevin. You got exact.
Hey.
We move on. Tekken 8. Score 90.
9
Tekken 8 got a 90?
He got a 90?
I score 91.
Oh yeah, you were close. You were close with the 91, Genesis.
Moving on. Like a dragon, infinite well.
Yeah, you already said that's a 90, and we were kind of off on that
Score
one.
90.
Yeah.
The closest. That's not 84.
84, that's nice.
For what?
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
We have one more. A Neighborhood Recollection.
Another code recollections. Yeah.
The experience called is 70.
78.
Was
Wow.
myself.
Oh. 80. Wow. Good for you.
Thank you, my friend.
I like how I can understand this perfectly. English, 50-50. Half the time you guys are speaking, I'm like, what? But this, I got everything perfectly.
The lead, one of the big leads right now is myself, Genesis. I am leading
God,
with a 5% difference.
5% difference, Jesus.
Is a 6% difference.
Oh, that's not
Adam, you are at 8% difference. Crusher is sitting at 8% difference. Kevin, you are sitting at 9% difference.
Kevin?
Wait, why is it percent?
There's a percent difference, like how accurate you are to the score.
Oh,
yeah.
Got it.
All right, and so far we've only had one exact, which was you, Kevin, for Prince of Persia: Last Crown.
Oh,
Yeah, you nailed that Prince of Persia at 87.
Yep.
So
You nailed it like you nail your mother.
Don't say that. What the fuck, Kevin? I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
What are you talking about? He nailed his mother's picture to the wall. What are you talking about, Adam? You crazy dirty boy. You dirty boy. He nailed his mother picture to the wall. What do you think I meant? You dirty bitch. You dirty bloody bitch.
Whoa.
All right. What's next? We got a packed show. Wrap it up.
Yeah. We got a lot.
Wrap it up,
we got a lot of
Barishnikov.
topics.
Thank you for talking to Crafting a Chat. We will see you next Tuesday.
No.
Nah, that is it for the Open Critic Score predictions for right now. If we have anything else to add, we'll probably add it. But yeah, so far January is looking promising with the 87, 90, and a 90. I'm not counting that other code recollection that was a 78 for a Switch. Whatever, fuck the Switch. Who cares about that? So 87, 90, 90 is looking pretty good so far. Adam, we doing predictions next?
No. Let's do that last.
Okay, what are we doing next?
Okay, that's last.
Kevin or Desinoto? Who's up?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. Who's
That's
topic?
not
Wants to
even
go first?
Yeah, let me. Oh, So, I watched, counted 14 horror / thriller movies past week. Start from the best.
Okay. All right. I figured you start from the worst.
Including rewatches as well. So I've seen some of these before, watched them again.
So ready.
The Conjuring.
That's the best.
Well,
he's already questioning your list.
No, I just didn't know if we were starting.
Yeah, so in terms of giving that whole atmospheric horror setting, I think The Conjuring was the best in this list.
How many spookies did it get you?
How many spookies? Well, the thing is, rewatching this movie again, it's hard to get that feeling of fright and being totally immersed in the movie when you know kind of what's going to happen and where it's going to happen. So it's definitely different from when I watched it the first time. Not, as scary because I know when things are going to happen. I watched it a while ago though, so it still gave me that nice spooky feeling for most of it, because there's so many well placed shots where they barely show what's in the scene, but you know it's there and nobody's talking about it in the scene. And I love when James Wan, the director, does that. He did that in the second movie too. Not as much, but
love the second movie.
You say you love the second one?
I love the second one. I think it's the best one in the whole series.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I still think the first one's the best one for me, but the
Oh,
second one is definitely a close second because they touch on the whole nun thing, being the
mm-hmm.
demon. They do the same thing where like
I
the
feel
demon's
so
in the
lost,
background
but got so
and
far.
it's just lurking there, and you just barely don't see it, and it's like an unclear vision, and God, it's so cool how he does that with these movies.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, real good for the second one too. I kind of wanted like Amityville story, but I'm sure that was covered so many times. That's probably why he didn't choose to do that story. Um,
Yeah.
for Ed and Lorraine Warren. Um, and then we have the third one, and the third one is a little different. It wasn't directed by James Wan; it was directed by somebody else. It's produced by him though. Um, so there's some clear differences in like the story and
James Wang.
I guess the characters and stuff.
Wang, James.
But yeah, in this one, we have the demons that are terrorizing the people, but we also have an adversary, um, to Lorraine Warren being that she was like a Satanist witch. Um,
Ooh.
so there's her plus the demons who Ed and Lorraine have to go after to try and rid rid them from the world. Not as much scary moments, um, but I still enjoyed the movie. Um, yeah, because Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga do like it's just their chemistry is so good for these movies. That I feel like that's mostly what brings these movies up too
It's Patrick Mahomes.
is the
Patrick
chemistry for those
Mahomes.
characters. Um, yeah, three
Patrick
Conjuring
Stone.
movies. There's a
Patrick
fourth one
Willis.
that's supposed to be coming out. Um, Conjuring 3 was The Devil Made Me Do It, and then there's The Conjuring 4 called Conjuring the Last Rites, I think. Um, Not sure when that's coming out. Looking forward to that though. After that, we're moving on to Paranormal Activity. First one, still pretty good. Still pretty good. A lot of scary moments. This is probably the best one again for me in the whole franchise because it kind of just starts going downhill after this. And it was also one of the most profitable movies of all time because they only spent $10,000 and they made 1 point or yeah, I think it was check this real quick. 15,000 budget, and they made $194 million the box office. Quite the success story. Um, I think it's one of the earlier found footage films until that genre kind of like spun off and made a whole bunch of other movies. But yeah, really good acting by the two main characters, Katie and Micah, and real convincing moments for the demon in the movie. I thought they did a really good job. They weren't trying that hard to make it seem like there was an evil entity, but it was always there. Um, versus all the other movies where like they're really trying to like show this thing, not so much in 2. I think it appeared more in 3, 4, and the marked ones, which we'll get to. Um, but yeah, first one's still really good. Second one's pretty good. Again, people just don't believe anything's haunting them until it's too late, of course. And both of the movies, the husbands are just retarded and they don't care about anybody else's opinion. And they like...
I'm watching football, don't bother me, bitch.
Well, it's either that or they decide that they want to be a real-life ghost hunter and document these things while they don't know how to fight it off at all. They're just literally recording it, and that's it.
I'm gonna grab this ghost by the dick and I'm gonna pull him out of this fucking hole.
Yeah, that's what they want to do, but they can't do anything about it. So we go to 3. For some reason, the cameras get set up again. It's the same family, but this time it's when Katie and Christy are children, and their father sets up cameras around the house, and nobody ends up checking the camera footage. So I don't know why they set it up in the first place. Kind of dumb, but it shows the roots of where this demon came from. It kind of originated from, I guess, their childhood home, and also from their grandma's side, because the end of the movie shows them all going to the grandma's house, and there's all this bunch of shit just happening, and Micah's like destroyed. His whole family's basically gone, with the exception of his 2 daughters who go with the grandma, and I don't know what happens to them. I don't remember if the last movie they made goes into that or not. I don't remember. But Grandma bad. Yeah. Then we got Paranormal Activity 4. It goes into a new family, brand new family, not related to the Katie or Christy or any of them. And this weird kid just starts coming over to these people's house like it's his house. And little bastard named Robbie, who I guess his mom has issues, works a lot, never home.
Never trust a Robbie in a horror.
Oh, fuck, dude. This fucking bastard child.
Never trust a Robbie in a horror. Words of advice.
Such a piece of shit. He, like, brainwashes the little boy who's in this new family. Pretty much alienates him from his sister and his parents. Parents have issues, debating a divorce. And, the girl in the family, the daughter, she tries to capture evidence, so she's sure her friend sets up spyware on all the laptops in the house. But once again, they just don't check the footage until it's too late and everybody's just fucking dead. So, yeah, I don't know why they kept doing that trend where everybody just doesn't check it and then everybody just dies. The only movie that didn't do that so far was the 5th one, Paranormal Activity, the Marked Ones. Totally different setting, Hispanic family, where someone gets powers, where like they've tried falling backwards and something catches them. This one, it's got a cool take on it, where they like really try to like bring this all back into the first movie, because by the end, the main character is in the house of Katie, and it's at the end of the first movie where Katie's pretty much like fully possessed by this demon, and she screams, like violently screams Micah, his name, like a few times in the kitchen. He comes running down because she is startled by this guy who the guy in the Marked Ones, this main character, a lot of events occur where his best friend's the one who has the powers. He gets possessed by the demon. They end up going to try to find him. They go all the way back to the grandma's house. The grandma, bad grandma. And there's a door in that house that's essentially a portal to Katie's house. So the end of this fifth movie ties all the way back in the first movie, like I said, where Katie's screaming, and then she's screaming because she sees this guy come into her house, but she's also possessed by the demon. So Micah comes running down, and we know what happens now when Micah comes down is she stabs him a bunch, she kills him. We were just assumed that he does die, but we don't know how he dies. And so then this Hispanic guy from this fifth movie gets killed by one of the followers of this cult who also comes through the portal and knocks him down, and then yeah, that's about where the fifth one ends. So I definitely say the first one's still the best. Second one's still a close second, again, like The Conjuring, but it kind of just keeps getting worse. And then there's one more that I gotta watch called The Ghost Dimension. Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension. Okay. So, next we have It Comes at Night. A lot of these movies are on Max too. A lot of the Paranormal Activities, and then Conjuring 1 and 3 are on Max. If anybody wanted to watch it. But It Comes at Night is a pretty strong, it's a pretty like decent thriller from when it starts. Kind of gets a little spooky, but it kind of just dies. I feel like towards the middle and the last act of the movie, where like it's this family who's in a forest in a very secluded area in this big house, and there's a disease running around the world, I guess. Airborne? Not really, because sometimes they wear masks outside, sometimes they don't. But then this guy tries to break into the house. The dad of this family questions him, finds out where the fuck he's coming from. Turns out he has a family too, so they bring the family over. And then that family has a little kid, little boy. The next day the dog runs after something in the woods. It's not really spoken of what the hell the dog ran after, or how the dog was so badly injured it like inched its way back home. Like basically dead almost. And then the little kid at some point opens the door downstairs, which is to never be opened at night. That's the rule, that they never go outside at night. And this disease gets on the kid. The original family who resides in that home, their son touches the kid at some point. He also gets it, and then it just kind of yeah, spirals out of control. Because obviously the original family doesn't want to get sick, so they end up killing the original dude the dude who originally broke into the house. Then they shoot his son because he's sick. Then they shoot his wife because the wife's crying because they shot the son. So now they're just left in this pit of despair by the end of the movie, where the two parents and the son are in the house, and son's sick, and he dies, and then the parents just left alone. Then the movie just ends. So I don't know. This movie was kind of poop. At least the ending was. I don't know. They didn't really go anywhere with like what's this mysterious sickness or what's out in the woods or anything. They just left it there. Yeah. Then we have Cabin Fever. Bit of an older one. Another like teen slasher movie where everybody's just retarded. Pretty average movie. You know, it's this group of teens who go on camping and they stay in this place, and then weird guy comes out of nowhere. They get scared. He's infected with something. He falls in their water supply. They start drinking the water. They all get sick. And eventually, one by one, they die. And
I like
then,
when they keep that one girl in the barn.
Yeah, they tie the one girl up. Well, they don't tie her up. They put her in a barn with like just like a really thin mattress, because
Yeah.
they're like, oh, it's probably a good idea if we seclude her but also just leave her there and let her decay and rot. Instead of just, I don't know, maybe just killing her, or I don't know, I don't know what their thought process was there.
I don't
And
know.
then
It's an
they go
early
back to like,
2000s horror movie.
yeah, like they go back to see if she's okay, and she's still rotting. There's flies everywhere. She's clearly
Other
dead
people
by
are
the.
rotting, and they're like, you know what? Let's fuck.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
here
yeah.
for it.
So the one nice guy in the movie, um, he him and the bitchy girl who has big tits. She fucks him, and then it turns out he was already sick too because he also drank the fucking water.
Yeah,
Um,
water will do
and
that
so
to
in
you.
turn she gets sick, and her flesh just starts decaying from the outside, and all of a sudden she's taking a bath and everything's just bloody and just clumps of flesh just start dropping off her body, and keeps just escalating from there one by one. Each of them dies, and then yeah, the that same dude who got who got uh who got fucked by the big titty girl, he ends up getting killed, but then his body's left by the lake, which provides the water supply for the entire town. Leads into the second movie, another dumb, average slasher movie. But there's a little more story elements, a little more character development. It's set in a high school, and it has a really nice like opening animation and ending animation though. I'll give them props for that. It's pretty cool. They did like a whole like hand drawn animation sequence showing everything that's happening due to the events of the first movie, where that guy's body was stuck in the lake. So they're bottling water. That water is tainted because of the guy's body. His blood was just going through the lake. That bottled water gets taken to the school. School starts to get infected from the bottled water company, and there's one police officer that's in the first movie, and now the second is kind of funny. Um, but he tries to stop the spread of it, but then he just ends up running away. Uh, but yeah, the people aren't as stupid as the first movie, I'd say. Still pretty dumb, but it's also kind of disgusting because there's one point where the janitor is disgusted by the kids, and he's already sick. So, but right before that, the girl who's making a punch for the prom night at this high school mixes all that tainted bottled water into the punch, then goes to fuck with some skinny popular guy in the pool, and while she's gone, the janitor comes, and he starts peeing in the punch bowl, and then blood starts coming out of his fucking penis. And so there's blood, there's pee, and there's this tainted water all mixed at the punch bowl, and this is what spreads the disease to everybody who went to the prom, all the high school kids. And yeah, the one main guy decides to save the girl that he's liked his whole life, and his best friend ends up dying from the disease. He has to cut his arm off to stop the disease from spreading, and the only one who ends up leaving is the one girl who he liked his whole life, and she gets away in the truck with the police officer and his cousin. Fun stuff. Okay, then we have Evil Dead Rise. And from this trailer for this movie, I thought it would be pretty cool. It had like an interesting design for the mom in the movie, like her facial makeup. I don't know how they did it. It looks so cool. It looks like really well done. Um, the movie itself was it was okay. The mom had really good acting, and there's just so much vomit pus and fake blood in this movie. They have used like gallons and gallons and gallons. It just doesn't end. So many things start happening, and there's just so much blood that gets used in this movie. It is a gore fest. Maybe not so much like there's not body parts flying everywhere, but there's just so much blood and like, I don't know, nasty things that happen in the movie. But yeah, this one was. What was this one? There's this mom and two kids in this apartment building. They find this occult book down underneath the ground floor of the parking garage because there's an earthquake that happens. And the kid brings the book up. He brings up a record that was also with the book, I guess. Plays the record and opens up the book, and it summons this demonic spirit into the building and takes over the mom. And that's how the mom looks the way she does in the trailer, all the promotional material. And yeah, she kind of goes fucking nuts with the children that's in the house, and her sister comes over to visit. And so yeah, they got to get rid of the mom. Got to get rid of the mom. So many people died. And it takes a wood chipper and a chainsaw to finally put the mom down by the end of the movie. Just blood everywhere. See, that was a lot of good blood. Yeah. And then the last one here in this list is Midsommar.
Midsommar.
Midsommar. It's in Sweden, right?
I
think
haven't
they're
seen
all
it.
speaking. Oh, you haven't seen it? Oh, okay.
Could I tell you everything about it? Absolutely, I could. Never seen the film.
Yeah, so I thought this movie was super unsettling. It made me feel uncomfortable, not really towards from the beginning, but more towards like the middle and then leading to the end. Real weird, just unsettling shit happening the entire like second half of the movie. Because the first half is like a bunch of teens go on this vacation. Their one friend has this whole his family is part of this group. They're not a cult. They're a group of people in this forest that nobody knows about. Nobody knows the location.
They
all
are
wear
a cult.
white. No, they're a group. They're a group. According to the guy.
Just
they're
breathe and process your emotions.
Very friendly, loving, caring family. They're all a family. Yeah. There's some real nice shots in this movie. Like, beautiful fucking shot selection. And the colors, they just fucking pop. It's pretty crazy. The location they got for this movie is just so beautiful. Goddamn. Probably the best thing about this movie is it looks really pretty. But then the other thing is it gives you that just uncomfortable feeling for most of the second half. Not gonna spoil anything, but it had some good moments, good little scary moments.
Just remember to breathe.
Yeah. Just remember to breathe. But yeah, it was a surprising movie too. I didn't really think all that stuff was gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think I watched any of the trailers, so I didn't really have any idea of what was gonna happen in this movie. All I remember is the girl with the flowers around her.
Oh, Florence
promotional
Pugh,
material. Yeah.
See, now, I haven't seen it, but also I know the guy who made this made Hereditary.
I saw that. Like probably a couple of years ago.
Also, the
I don't know.
trailers were weird
For which one?
for both of those.
Oh, for both of them. Yeah, the movie's pretty off-putting too. So
Yeah.
I don't really remember too much of Hereditary though. You
Hereditary
have
was
to watch
great.
that.
I liked when that girl killed that bird and then kept its body.
Oh.
And she lost her head to a sign.
Oh. The sign beat her.
No, her
Oh.
brother did. Got her!
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, that was a bit of a shock moment in the movie for me, I think. Wasn't prepared. Um,
You weren't prepared for some incest.
Whoa.
that didn't happen. That did not happen in the movie.
Happened in one of them.
Man, I wish it did.
Oh, one of them. Actually, yeah, in Midsommar.
I'm aware. I told you. I know everything about the movie. I haven't seen it.
You should. I think you'd appreciate it a lot. You should.
I promise you I wouldn't like it.
Really?
It's just not a movie for me. That's a
feel like
movie
you'd like
I'll
the
learn
whole,
everything about, but I just will not sit through and watch.
It is a longer movie too.
Have I seen the ending? Of course I have. Have I seen
Yeah.
a lot of the scenes? You bet your bottom dollar I have.
It's got some real nice scenes that you'd
There was
probably
incest in that movie?
like to watch just those
Yeah.
scenes in particular because they're very pretty.
If you're looking for that, Genesis, it's not the movie you want, but it does exist in it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because they're all a family, remember?
Yeah.
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 They just start banging.
No, stop that.
But they do
Don't
bring
say
in
it.
outsiders. And this was the point of the film where the one friend who's part of this family brings in the outsiders. And
You take my dress. I got you a dress. You can come.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's just look through this little crack in the door. It's all gonna be okay.
Yeah, there's some.
Midsommar.
So have you seen all like the shocking?
Oh yeah.
Weird scenes.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
Okay.
I'm there, man. I'm
there. So there's the one where
have some pee.
The two elders in the village, they literally jump off a cliff in front of everyone to pass on because they prefer to live and die at a specific age than get old and I guess wear out, due to old age and die that way. But yeah, it becomes a spectacle, live spectacle for everybody in the village to watch. Then there's another part where the one boyfriend of one of the main girls in the movie that Florence Pugh plays, he gets taken into this room to impregnate one of the village girls in front of all, I guess, 6 to 8 other women, ranging from mothers to other, I guess.
Wow, he just comes right in, huh? He just dumps a whole fucking.
Right in.
Let's not concentrate on that aspect of the film.
Balls deep comes a fucking bucket load in there, and all of a sudden.
Let's move on.
It's so weird because they even help him. There's one older, saggy lady behind him pushing him into the girl. And then the girl's mom bends down and looks into his eyes while he's doing all of this. Oh my god. It was so weird.
Ugh, I'm gonna go
It's
grab
so
a
fucking
snack.
weird.
I'm also gonna go
Oh
piss
my
on a tree.
God.
I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
That was a reference to Midsommar. Come on now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, the one dude pisses on the tree, and it turns out the tree has all the souls of their elders who have passed. And the guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. It's just a fucking tree. I just wanted to pee, man." And then the
This
guy
sounds more and more like a comedy film than a horror film.
it's just,
It sounds more like a comedy, sexual, incest, impregnation film.
well, these are just, very small parts of the
Let me
grand
just understand this.
scheme
A
of this
saggy
film.
woman pushed this man into another woman, and he just drilled balls deep and let out a bucket full of semen. And there was other
Essentially,
women looking into his eyes saying, "I want
her
you to do
mother,
it
the girl's
harder."
mother, was doing that. And then there's other women who are imitating the moans from this girl who's on the floor getting fucked. They're all going, "Ah, ah, ah," in unison, right?
Y'all pick some nice movies to watch.
That's that.
Y'all have some good recommendations. I like these movies. These are good recommended movies.
I just want to point out that incest has come up on this podcast like 3 weeks in a row.
What was last week?
If you know, you know.
What
I'm
was
just
the week
saying it's
before
all
that?
come from Desunoto. I'm just throwing that out there.
I mean, we don't have a sister, so
Nobody said it's about sisters. You weirdo.
we don't.
I'm
We
just saying
don't.
it's come up.
Oh God.
Weirdly, it's come up a few times. Every episode.
So let me also understand this. He
Oh
then
no.
had a child after that and wanted more dumps of cum in her.
Can we stop with this? Because right now, Genesis seems to be the one fascinated by this. Genesis is like,
believe
I
it.
had to go and find a lady when my mom's just home. You got anything else to say about Midsommar, Desonato?
Each one of these outsiders who gets invited by their friend gets picked off one by one. One ends up in a garden. One ends up inside a tent that gets burned down.
One ends
One,
Well,
up
you
in
got
a
to
bucket full
sacrifice,
of
and also it
cum.
helps the crops grow.
yeah. His foot's
Oh,
sticking
their
out.
cum helps the crops
No, my
No, the
God.
guy's body. The guy's body.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy's
Wait a
body
minute, you're telling
gets.
me that his balls full of cum help the crops grow because that's
I
in
guess
his body?
so.
I like how Kevin's ignoring this in the back as well.
um. Then the
So
main
what you're
girl.
telling me is the underlying purpose of this film is just buckets full of sperm.
No, that's just one part. The main girl that Florence Pugh plays, she becomes the May Queen, and she
Is that the
designates.
one who absorbs all of the cum from all the men?
Nope, this is the one who basically leads the village. Any decisions, any movement is decided by her, and she picks who gets sent into the tent of fire to get
Mhm.
sacrificed to their group's gods,
Which
whoever they
ends
may
up
be.
dumping buckets of cum in them because that's how they get sacrificed.
No, they use some gasoline and a couple matches.
So they set the cum on fire and burn it.
If you're talking about what's in their body, then
Okay.
sure.
Okay, alright. I mean, cum is flammable, as far as I'm aware.
Was this tested?
Is it though?
I mean, I haven't personally tried, but I'm willing to take a shot for the team just so I can see if it's flammable or not.
Go for it.
I might give it a shot. I'll toss a lit match on cum next time I see some.
Cum is not. It's no hazard beyond that of ordinary combustible material.
Ah, shit. But it does
Must be
carry
preheated
diseases.
before ignition can occur. Normally stable even under fire conditions. Pale yellow oily liquid.
Wait a second. Cum has to be preheated?
Yeah, like every other liquid for it to even become.
So you're telling me,
this is stupid.
You're telling me I gotta pour cum into a pot?
What are you doing? We have to still talk about the state of play. Kevin still has a topic. Desinoto, finish with Midsommar.
All right. Close with that. With those comments about this movie, I think the highlights out of this whole list is probably Conjuring 1, 2,
buckets of cum and
Paranormal Activity 1 and 2. Evil Dead Rise was interesting. Midsommar also had some interesting shots.
I'm gonna definitely watch this Midsommar, aka Buckets of Cum movie.
That's where I'll leave it for my topic. Kevin, please proceed.
All right, hold on.
Kevin, if you have sort of buckets of cum in here, I swear to God.
You're on, listen, shush. You're on a horror kick now, huh?
Yes.
All right, listen, my guy, please listen. The Tommy Knockers, The Invasion of the Body Snatchers, The Thing. Get on those.
All three of these movies sound like they involve sperm and cum some way.
Okay, first of all, I disagree, except the Tommy Knockers does. But
the Body Snatchers doesn't?
I know what Body Snatchers is.
And The Thing? What about if it's just a
The Thing is a great film.
It is.
What if he's just a goopy cum monster who came out of a man because the man was just so unsatisfied?
Kevin, what's your topic?
I got those noted down, Kevin. Thank you.
Yes. If I had to guess,
hold on. Watch the original Thing, please.
Yeah, I think I had watched.
It's with Kurt Russell. Yeah.
One or whatever.
Technically,
not the original. It's like Scarface. Watch the original Scarface. No, nobody's gonna watch the 1940s Scarface. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's like 1985 or something like that with Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell's fantastic. Oh,
Kurt Russell's great.
The movie is man.
The special effects wild.
Those practical special effects incredible. Anyway,
it is 82, I believe. I think you're correct.
Yeah, by John Carpenter.
82? My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Johnny Carpenter.
If you do,
who's a big Horizon fan, I will point out John Carpenter. Just pointing that out.
Oh,
big Horizon fan.
If you like The Thing, Desinoto, watch The Thing from 2011. It is literally the events that happened before that movie.
I think that's the one I watched.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's a shame that one also did a lot of the practical effects. Then they completely cut those out and put CGI over it.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Anyway, my topic. So we can say on topic. Haha. So we can probably make this a little quick thing. I don't have to cover as much as what I was going to, and I don't have to go into in depth.
Buckets of cum.
So video game awards for 2024. Most of the time, video game awards, games that come out, do gangbusters, and they're kind of like, here's what you get, unless it's like a multiplayer first-person shooter or something like that has all these different seasons of content. But really, is it anything different? No, it's not really a whole lot of different stuff. They just add in more maps, add in more guns, blah blah blah. Same old. But this year round, it's gonna be. I don't know if the Game Awards has to necessarily change anything, but people should be thinking a little more before deciding on what gets what kind of awards, especially if there's going to be anything about best developer, not developer support. What's the one? Is it just ongoing game, or is there something more? There's an award. No, there is best ongoing game, but isn't there a different award that freaking No Man's Sky got not
Best
this
community
one, but last one.
support.
That's it. Community support. Best community support's gonna be wild this year, especially if games deliver on what they're saying they're gonna deliver on. Helldivers 2, if they deliver on this, it's gonna have a whole lot of developer interaction with the players, and it has the potential, if they actually pull all this off, to be a much more living game than most other games, because even like successful ongoing games as a service, or whatever the hell you want to call them, like Destiny, we'll go with Destiny 1 and 2. It's not that you have a continuing world, or a living world, or a constantly changing world. It's week to week you get different quests to proceed along whatever seasonal quest line, storyline, narrative, whatever, and you get a few new activities. If Helldivers 2 makes for a much more alive game with constantly shifting goals, objectives, a world or a galaxy that's actually in flux, it's in combat, I hope it gets recognized. I don't know if this necessarily has to change how everybody looks at the game, because like if all of this is achieved, let's say the game comes out, right? Everybody plays it in the moment, the reviews come out, those reviews are like a snapshot of the game. There's no way that anybody is going to like hold off with these reviews to see if the developers actually go through with keeping the game in constant change. But if it were to happen, shouldn't that be recognized in some way? Does that change Helldivers 2 from wherever it starts at to a potential Game of the Year competitor? I don't know. It's kind of like the Finals. Finals also has had incredible developer support, but now their player numbers are falling off a cliff because there's like no game modes. That's one of the reasons. We'll have to see where this goes from here. It could just take a route that most seasonally driven games take, where players come in at the beginning of the season, they'll play about halfway through, and then they all start to trickle out until the next season starts and the next whatever takes place. Does that affect anything? Does the finals lose out in like the multiplayer shooter realm of awards just because it's a ebb and flow sort of thing, and it's not like a Call of Duty, even though I guess technically Call of Duty are ebb and flow as well, but over a much longer time period. And then you have, Path of Exile 2 more than likely is not out in 2024. If it is, it's in December at best. But we'll talk about it anyway. We'll throw it in here. You're going to have that seasonal stuff. Path of Exile always has more and more and more that they tack onto their games, and if a season does exceptionally well, they try to find a way to permanently add it to the game in some fashion. But games, games have been doing things like this for a while, but if we actually do start to see things that where the gameplay is changing more constantly and in more different directions, and it's not just like, here's some seasonal content. Does that actually justify anything new or any new considerations that have to take place before we start talking awards? Or are those games just too complex and it's like, well, if it plays well, sure, it can get awards, but like, otherwise we're not going to take the time to like overanalyze everything that's happened over its lifetime to make sure it's getting its proper dues. What does everybody think? Okay. Did I lose everybody?
I have no thoughts on this.
Oh, okay.
Also, I have one thought, but it's not a great thought.
That's fine.
Yeah, Helldivers 2 has no shot of being recognized.
All right. Okay, cool. Moving on.
What happened to Genesis?
Oh, he's dead.
What was your main question here?
Did Genesis fall asleep? It sounds like he's snoring.
Again.
Basically, my main question was if games go beyond the whole standard seasonal thing of, oh, hey, a season started, here's like a new map, here's a new this, here's a new that, and instead we're like constantly changing, constantly evolving. The objectives are changing. The I don't know, war or whatever is going on is constantly like a give and take. Does it change anything for award time? If a developer were to make a world that's truly alive, what does that just like what awards does that put them up for, or does it not change anything? Basically, where it's going.
Okay. So like something more than a live service game?
Yeah. Like, and I don't mean like a player-driven thing. Like, I'm not talking like EVE Online. I'm talking like AI has a good chunk of the AI is a good chunk of the reason why the world is in constant flux.
It's an interesting question we got there. Not quite sure how to answer.
Cause like, sure, it's still an ongoing game,
Yeah.
but like the review that it gets, the like snapshot moment when people review the game, it's not going to embody the fact that, oh, this is going to be constantly changing unless people go back and like put addendums on their reviews and being like, hey, this game's like always unique.
I mean, I guess the only thing that could be doing that is like games that actually put out entire DLC packs, like Destiny, maybe.
Right. I think that is the closest thing that
and
we've
then
had.
they like re-review those DLC packs.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, because I mean, normal like live service games don't. Nobody goes back to review them after they did it the first time because the game itself is still mostly the same. They've just been constantly updating it. Whereas something like Destiny is a whole extra DLC in there, but that's also like a live servicey situation. But it also has the DLC, which I guess is a little bit different.
Yeah,
more of an ongoing game than a live service by itself. Because live service at this point just means like, oh, we'll keep supporting the game until it's actually dead. But we're not going to put out like content packs all the time. But then you got like Destiny's that unique situation. So. Yeah, that's probably all I have to say on it.
Alright. Adam, since Genesis died, you want to bring us to our next topic?
Yeah, there's a PlayStation State of Play tomorrow. I'm at work during it. So is Genesis, so we're not watching it until like 6. So we're gonna wait. I don't know if you want to do that, Desinoto.
I was gonna leave work early and come home to watch it.
I literally cannot leave work early because the other lady who works is leaving early because she has a medical appointment that she refused to cancel because she's a bitch. I'm just kidding. I did not ask her to cancel a medical appointment for a video game conference. I'm just throwing that out there. She's a very nice lady.
The big deal.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna watch later, and then I'll mute the chat because I don't want to see anything anybody says. and then I'll have to stay offline, which is fine, because I'll literally work until 5, and then I'll probably stop at Wegmans or something, get some food, and then head home, and then by the time I get home, hopefully Genesis is ready to watch it. But yeah, state of play, 15 plus games. Doesn't say excluding things or anything. The blog post was written by Herman Holst, who's head of first party, so I'm hoping we see at least 1 or 2 first party things. Concord is technically first party. If anything, it's second party, but they still consider those first party now. I don't know what the fuck happened. Stellar Blade is confirmed already. There's a lot of rumors. I don't care about the rumors. I don't care about the rumor. What? Oh God, what?
Stellar Blade.
Why are you oh God in that?
We're never gonna hear the end of that.
Now it'll come out. I honestly think it's gonna get an announcement of a release date like in May or something. But I don't care about rumors. I'm not the rumor guy of the podcast, even though I did rumors last week. I was just filling in for a friend, who died and has died again. Yeah, what is everyone's thoughts, hopes, wants? What's everyone feeling before tomorrow?
I know nothing of what's supposed to be there or supposedly going to be there.
Well, that's not true. You know about Stellar Blade.
I know about Stellar Blade, but that's not the whole show, you know?
That's
true. I know about
40 minutes.
But that's also not the whole show. 40 minutes? Wow.
40 minutes, 15 plus games.
Yeah.
Could be
anything. Is there anything that I forget? Not really. I mean, there's some things that could get announced that it would be like, oh my god, wow! But like, I don't think it's going to happen at a PlayStation one. So I'm intrigued. I don't know if I really have anything where I would be like, holy crap!
Yeah,
I don't. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think I don't want to do guesses for this or like predictions or anything, because like it's 40 minutes, and every time we predict one of these, we just end up going, wow, we got no points. Desinoto, congrats for your 0.3 points for saying that Sony Santa Monica will show up and say one thing or something like that. That's why this is more about a hopes and feelings or whatever. One true wish, the Wonder Woman game. No, that's not going to be there though, because God hates me. I think Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is going to be there, which is going to be kind of annoying because it comes out on Friday. But what I'm really hoping for, Spider-Man New Game Plus release date. Maybe even a DLC tease. That'd be cool. I'm not expecting it to be there, but it would be nice. Yeah, that's literally all. That's literally my only expectations for this. So, Desinoto, you got anything? Metroid Prime 4 can't be there. Just want to remind you.
Yeah, holding off on that till people are saying like next month or something. Well, Stellar Blade, you already confirmed that. What was the other game they confirmed in that little post? They confirmed 2 games.
Let me look. Keep talking.
By name.
Rise of the Ronin.
Oh yeah, that too.
That comes out in March.
Also pretty exciting. I like to see more of that. But that also has a release date already, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully Stellar Blade gets one. I think it's about time.
I think it's May.
That they're gonna announce a date?
Yeah, I think they're gonna announce the May date.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty probable. Unless they do the real quick turnaround, like a March or something, or April.
Yeah.
Latest is probably May, though. I'd agree with that. Oh, I don't even know. No Bloodborne.
No Bloodborne, probably. Yeah, that's fair.
No Bloodborne. I don't know when they're gonna get off their ass and do something with that, but quite unfortunate. Well, I was reading on the Twitter sphere.
He's reading. Uh-oh. Stop him.
Well, I was reading up on a few different theories. One person was saying that this is Sony's strategy for this year, where they're going to put out a few beefy state of plays instead of a showcase because they have so much to show this year. They have so much to reveal from all these devs who've been working on games for the past few years. So hopefully we see more of stuff like maybe Concord or whatever Naughty Dog's been working on, other than Part 2 remastered and canceled Factions 2.
Yeah.
Because they've definitely been working on something other than those two. Big team now. Maybe something from Sucker Punch reveal.
Ghost, yeah, would be cool.
Yeah, Ghost 2 or something. Because honestly, they have a lot of time. 40 minutes is quite a bit of time. And they said 15 games, or 15 plus. Expecting a bunch of indies probably to show up. Some that they've been putting out trailers for. Maybe we'll finally get the Devil Inside.
Oh, Little Devil Inside,
game.
yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be a long time coming, but it'd be pretty fun. That was announced so long ago.
Oh, almost died.
Oh.
Almost flew off my chair.
Oh. Hmm. Hmm.
Anything else?
You know, not sure I got anything else at this moment. Yeah.
Great. All right. I mean, I feel like that's pretty good. Kevin, I'm assuming you have nothing, so.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I don't know what I really would be looking forward to.
Okay, great. Kevin's gonna. Hopefully, he's just pleasantly surprised by something.
Silent Hill 2. Maybe we'll see.
Maybe.
That Death Stranding 2. Kojima retweeted State of Play.
Desinoto is excited, or Genesis is excited.
And Judas. Maybe something about that. That Bioshock looking game. I think they gotta give us some sort of surprise. It's been too long. They gotta give us some big ol' fucking surprise.
Manhunt 2.
Manhunt 2, interesting.
Big ol' surprise in her face.
Ooh,
So we never doubt them again. Yeah. Because we've been doubting them for years now.
Damn right we have. You tell him.
There hasn't quite been a landmark presentation like the ones way back. The PS4 days. And this isn't a showcase, at least by their terms, but it seems like a showcase, even though I didn't say showcase. It seems like a showcase because it's longer than the usual state of play. So, hoping we get a surprise. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, I have one topic for you guys. It's not really video game or movie or anything related. Everybody down for that?
Do it.
At work, we're having an appetizer day. That means we're bringing in food. Everyone picked an appetizer.
Ooh.
I picked baked the potato skins. Then this one lady was like, I'm gonna make potato skins, and I was like, I already chose that, and she's like, yeah, pick something else. And I was like, all right, whatever.
Wow.
Wow.
It was actually more like she was like, oh, and I'm like, well, you can have it. I'll find something else. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah. So I was really a nice person. I just didn't want to tell you guys. Don't make fun of me. And then she was like, I'm also gonna make wings, and I was like, what the fuck? Whatever.
What?
Yeah, I know. So the other people are making a chicken wing dip. And then somebody else is making some other trash. I don't know what it was. I don't remember. What should I make? I don't know what to make.
Appetizer?
Yeah. I was going to make homemade pizza rolls.
Oh, homemade.
Yeah.
You know, that's better than the freezer ones.
Well, I've never made them before, so that would be difficult, but...
Oh.
But I feel like I could do it.
You know, I believe.
Like, I can make, like, I can use, like, I can find, like, egg roll things, and then put pizza in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's solid.
Yeah.
Not too much prep time, because you're just grating up some cheese, using up some sauce, and rolling it up.
Yeah.
Plopping in the oven.
And cheese, and yeah, should be pretty easy.
Me in the oven.
Yeah.
Just gotta figure out how to do it. Oh, a lot of people are saying use the Pillsbury biscuits.
Oh.
Oh,
here you go.
roll.
I found a recipe.
Oh, nice.
Accept all, I guess.
Accept them all the cookies. Accept them into your home.
Oh, cool. It only takes, oh, Jesus. It only takes, like, 4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
What's the...
But you gotta make the dough and shit, but whatever.
I mean, if you don't have to make the dough from scratch, then that'll
If you want good dough.
I mean,
yeah, I could.
How much do you care about these work people?
All of them? No, not at all. A couple of them? Some.
How much do you care about them?
How much do you care? How much do you care if you give them food poisoning, or?
Well, you know, we won't go that far.
Oh, we're not going that far. Okay.
No, we're not going that far. We'll just keep it at, you know, if you want to make them a better than frozen pizza roll, or are you gonna make the gourmet class fucking handmade, hand rolled, hand fucking fucked dough into the pizza roll?
I think I'm gonna make homemade pizza rolls, and then I'll get like a dipping sauce as well.
Okay.
Oh, Pillsbury's got a fucking recipe online.
Oh,
Hot diggity dog. 2 cans of 13.8 classic crust pizza crust. And then I'll get various fillings and stuff. I like that. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
this. I'm gonna do this. Cool.
That's
Thanks,
a good
guys.
idea. It's a good
You're
idea.
welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, I had that idea while you guys were talking about the state of play.
You have the best ideas.
Thank you. I have the best ideas. I do a lot of idea searching.
You have the people that give you the ideas.
I know the best people who give me the best ideas. I don't have dementia. You can't prove that. E. Jean Carroll is a piece of shit. I don't owe her money.
Oh.
Iowa's a real country. I mean, state. China. All right, that's the end of the podcast, I think.
China.
I can't wait till we watch two old people fight to the death. Very exciting times. We might have Kevin's political hour on this show. Can't wait for that.
Yes. Oh man, I'm ready.
Honestly, we might as well. Once we get close, Kevin, we're just gonna let you go, and then we'll just yeah. So maybe you know what? We'll breach into politics. Why not? Abortion? Who cares? Suck those babies out.
Oh, sucking.
Or keep them. You know what? If you're with someone and they don't agree on abortion, maybe you should rethink about that, you know?
No.
Or make sure you're having protected sex. Just saying. You know? If that's an issue for you, if you think abortion's murder, guess what? I'm gonna kill you. Alright, that's the end of the podcast. Thank you for watching Crafting a Chat. Genesis fell asleep again. It's very funny because it was kind of obvious he was getting really tired because he just kept saying buckets of cum. And once we got him to stop saying that, he gently fell asleep, which is strange. I don't know if his last thoughts were like, I'm going to wait for my opportunity to again say buckets of cum, and then he just fell right asleep. Or if buckets of cum was keeping him awake, and now that it's finally off his brain and the gay thoughts are far away, he can finally sleep. I don't know. Put your guesses in. We might be on tomorrow, like around the same time. Kevin, you free if we do a podcast later in the night? No, you're not?
Oh, later in the night.
Yeah, like 10:30, the same time.
I thought you meant on to watch the thing with all of you.
No, we don't do a podcast doing that because none of us can figure out how to watch stuff, and we're dumb. We're dumb people who won't put in the effort.
I watch stuff.
We know. Go watch Desinoto reacting to stuff. Very funny. He reacted to Demon's Souls, I believe, and it's pretty crazy. Yeah, 2020, I believe that was.
Mm-hmm.
When the vid.
I hope you watch those movies.
Desinoto finish the one movie first, then watch the other movies.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched Cabaret. Because it's not streaming anywhere, and the website I use is currently down because of some porn thing they're going through. It's not porn, I'll tell you later. Yeah, they like run a porn site on the back end of it, I guess. I don't use it. It seems really sketchy. And I don't know what's happening with it. It's just not great. Like, you know the movie sites the movie site's doing bad if the porn site's also down. So yeah, good times.
You wanna know why it's down? 3 letters.
Buckets
FBI.
of cum. No, it's all legal porn. It's all like I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna even. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. I've never watched any of it.
Do we trust them?
Kevin, Pornhub is free, and sometimes you can find an account, and you can just watch whatever the hell you want, you know what I mean? Also porn, not fun, you know? I need interaction, you know? I need someone going, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear, tell you something that you want to hear.
Oh.
That's a song. Do I masturbate to that song? Tune in next week, or maybe tomorrow. Thank you for watching Crafting a Chat, episode 181, I think. Yeah, 181, sure. YouTube.com/ you know what the fuck it is. Twitch, what else? Kevin, what the fuck you gotta say?
I forgot. Guys, I'm almost done coming up with categories for my next Jeopardy. So
Oh.
I'm thinking mid-March at the latest.
Mid-March at the latest. Okay, I might have a game show in mid-February.
Okay.
New concept. I'll give a little story. It's the questions very difficult. All right.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
A wide array of topics. All right.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Okay.
You're allowed to use Google,
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
but it's gonna be ones where it's like you better know how to fucking Google. So, and you will lose points. So, yeah, you figure it out. It's an idea I'm toying with. Whether it comes to fruition, who knows?
Okay.
So it's just an idea. Cause Kevin, you got the Jeopardy shit now. I don't want to fucking do that. I wanna
Keep
do.
doing it. I don't care.
Nah. I gotta come up with my own now.
Wow. Okay. I technically took it from you, but all right.
Everyone v Google. Or something like that. I'll come up with a better name if it ever happens. So, Testanoto, how's your game show going? That's good. That's good. Finish those movies and then start that show. Game show.
My newest addition to categories is closed captioned openings. Where I closed caption the opening of a video game for all y'all, and you gotta tell me what game it is.
Yeah. I bet it's Skyrim.
That was one example I sent you.
I know it was. Thank you. I knew that immediately. I gotta be honest. I opened that text at work, and this one girl was like, "Oh, what are you dealing with?" And I was like, it's literally the entire opening to Skyrim. It's like this giant. Hold on, I'll send a screenshot of it to you. I'll send a screenshot to you, Desinoto. Here you go.
Maybe she got excited.
No. She definitely did not. She looked very concerned for me because it's just a big wall of text. And I was like, don't worry, it's just Skyrim. And then I didn't answer. And then when the podcast started, I read it and I hearted it. And I was like, I do like this idea. Because I forgot to bring it up when we watched Only Connect as well.
Right.
So if you text me while I'm at work, I promise you I'm reading them and I will respond.
Oh, you're fine. You're all good, yeah.
Like Masters of the Air, I watched right before I went to bed, but I didn't text you back about it until this morning. Earlier today. When the fuck was that? I don't know. So, was that today? I think that was today, right? That was today. Masters of the Air that I responded about? Or was that yesterday?
Yeah. It was.
It was Monday. It was Monday.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, you said some of the CG is pretty. I'll tell you what, real quick. My one issue with that trailer, the one guy, he played Elvis, and he still sounds like Elvis in that trailer. And then I looked it up, and then apparently the guy got a vocal coach to help him get rid of the Elvis accent.
Oh, wow.
Because he just can't get rid of it. And based on that trailer, he definitely did not get rid of it. Because in the trailer, he's like, we're gonna win, baby girl. Whatever the hell he says. He says something, and I'm like, what the fuck is Elvis doing here? But also, it just looked quality. Also, it's from the producers of, like...
Band of Brothers in the Pacific.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it can't be bad, right? Can't be.
Which movie is it?
It's a 9-part miniseries called Masters of the Air.
Oh.
On Apple TV.
On Apple TV, which is weird. I thought it was called TV, but yeah, that's how you pronounce it, I guess. But yeah, okay, this is the end of the podcast. If you know where to follow us there. If you don't, fucking one day you'll find out maybe. And if not, learn how to Google. Hey, maybe that game show's coming. Tune in.